No,
remember
it's
that.
Wendy.
No.
Storm.
Okay, look.
It's
All
gonna
right.
be Storm.
Okay, okay.
It's Wendy. That's
All right,
what it
look,
is.
we're
Let's keep it
online.
that.
Let's all on. Sorry, we're getting into this. Okay, welcome to another episode of the Texas Strip Club Uncensored podcast. I'm DJ Jack. I'm with Mike and Miggie. We're in Corpus. We're recording. This is part, Texas Strip Club's Uncensored. Yeah, and recording today another episode of Crazy Exes that we met in bars and strip clubs. And Miggie's going first. We're starting with Jean Grey. We decided with the X-Men name.
We're getting away from the X-Men name. We're just gonna go with Wendy because
Wendy. Okay, Wendy. Right, so Wendy.
Anyway, so Wendy was a chick that I had met. She lived in the apartment complex across from me. She happened to be working at a different strip club from me. If you haven't heard the previous podcast, worked at the landing strip at the time. So she ends up. I meet her. She's a cool chick or whatever. Start getting to know each other. She starts working at the landing strip because she now knows that I work there and that she can get a free ride out of me, like on the weekends and stuff like that.
All right, slow down. You're going a little fast.
I know I'm going a little faster just because I was trying to make up time because we fucked up on the last podcast.
Okay. But you know what? Still, you need to be legible, like when you're writing.
I will be legible.
Okay, so she knows she can get a free ride out of you, and
so.
And you've got a girl at the time, right?
Yes, I said at the time I'm dating somebody.
He's dating a girl.
Yes. Yes, Jacqueline was the girl's name at the time. Yeah. Yes, Jacqueline. Anyways, she also known as Paige. Paige was dating.
And then Wendy's neighbor is this.
So Wendy is my neighbor, and her and her dude are having problems.
You. Yeah.
Sorry, her and my neighbor are having problems or whatever. The person that she was dating at the time. Dude was a little abusive or whatever, would hit her and shit like that. Mm-hmm. One day I tell her,
hold on,
I am Captain Save-A-Who.
Let me say this last time. Yeah, not only are you Captain Save-A-Who, you're like a Aquaman with a dad bod. I mean, you're like a big dude, Jason Momoa.
Jason Samoa, I guess I would
plus pizza looking.
Jason Samoa.
I like that. You're like a Jason.
You're
like a Jason Mimosa.
Because you like your Kool-Aid. Anyway, continue.
Anyway,
so salty.
Captain Save-A-Ho. Captain Save-A-Ho is what I've been dubbed by many of my friends because I'm a sucker for women and I will fucking go out of my way to make sure that they're okay. Well, with this chick, I told her if she needed...
It's like, big heart, cute. I don't know why you attract crazy ladies. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's totally me. Anyways, I tell her if she needs a place to stay, she could just come over. What's it called? She doesn't have to knock. She just opened up my door. I told her where I kept the spare key. And I figured she might come over that night. She never did. Her and her dude ended up talking it out or whatever happened. A week or two later, I'm laying in bed. It's 2 o'clock, going on 2:30, 3 o'clock. My chick's also a dancer, so sometimes when she works nights, she gets out of that time, would come over. And she'd just use her key and come in. Well, again, I'm sleeping. I got to work in the morning. I have no idea that when my door opens up, that it's not my chick. I mean, I knew it was locked. Door opened up, locked, came unlocked or whatever. Chick starts riding me. Well, again, I'm dead asleep.
So rape, man.
Technically rape, but is it really rape if you like it after you figure it out? I mean, for the first 10 seconds... Not knowing, yes, I was being raped, but after that, it was like, okay, fuck it, it's Wendy.
Yeah. I'll give you like 10 seconds.
Well, I mean, once I figured out who it was, the dick's already in. I mean, what am I gonna do?
Right?
Wait, what? No condom?
So
no condom
because because I've known you for so long. You're my brother. I'll give you 10 seconds and believe that from you. For most people, I would not believe that, but from you, yeah, I will totally have her back on that.
Well, I mean. So she comes in, it's pitch fucking dark, you know, and she just comes in, starts fucking riding me. I'm just laying in my underwear. Still, okay, dude. Sounds what?
Like fresh fishy. Like
sounds fucking fresh fishy. No,
sounds
I
fishy,
had no idea it was her.
Okay.
I'm sitting there fucking laying there.
All right, wait, what?
10 seconds in, I finally figure out.
So you kept fucking her, though?
Well, of course I ended up fucking her, yes.
Okay, I'm saying you kept fucking her.
Yes.
Okay.
But I'll tell you, though, that the thought of getting busted by my chick coming in was fucking driving me crazy. The whole time
Right, yeah.
So what'd you tell Wendy after you busted a nut?
Nothing. We just kind of fucking, we laid there and fucking, the idea was if fucking Jacqueline or Paige came over at that time, fucking that she'd go lay on the fucking couch, you know? It's like, hey, look, she already knew.
And drip your semen as along the way. I'm sorry.
Either way, yeah, what it was, fucking, the whole idea is we were just friends and that.
I'm gonna guess the other one's not a hunter.
Yeah, no, anyways, the idea of it was just the fact that, look, Jacqueline already knew that they were having problems. Like, I had told her about it, whatever, and that, like, if she needed, she could come over to stay the night or whatever, and I'd just fucking let her know or whatever. But
okay, wait, so when did you and Jacqueline break up?
We broke up about 2 months later. But it wasn't because of the whole Stormy thing, like, I fucked up again. Anyways, god damn it.
Hold on. Wait, I got it this time.
That was right on Harvey,
Wait,
right?
I got it. Hold on. So, when did you and Jacqueline break up?
Jacqueline and I broke up, like, 3 months later.
3 months later. And you immediately started dating Wendy?
Yeah, immediately. Her and her dude basically split up, and I ended up just staying with her for a while. Now,
so you moved across the hall, or
no? She technically she couldn't have. Yeah, she moved in with me, which was convenient because me and Jacqueline, we just kind of fell out, and it wasn't like a bad falling out. It was just she started working over at Palazzio's and Exposé's a lot more. So it was just we never had time for each other.
Like with me,
one of those. Yeah, about that earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what was so? Let's try to keep the pace up.
Okay.
Here for the viewers, like what's the point? What's going on?
Where's this craziness coming in?
Craziness is she's a fucking crazy alcoholic. So after we start dating, like
that's rare. That's rare.
You don't understand.
Yes, no, she was.
Let this man go with this one. Yeah. This is crazy.
She was fucking crazy. So she'd be fucking piss drunk, and it's 2:00 in the morning. I used to hate when we'd sit there and fucking wait for her to get dressed. Well, before she'd leave, the fucking bartender just would give her 2 fucking Red Bulls because she can't buy alcohol anywhere, and she's already fucking drank all of her shit up. But the Red Bulls, once that fucking sugar kicks in, fucking alcohol flies straight through her fucking veins, man. She went from being Wendy to fucking
Sarah.
She was fucking psycho. Like I named,
and you were trying to forget about Sarah Marshall at that point, weren't you?
Exactly.
Well, her last name was Baker, but yes.
Oh, but damn, no, it was fucked up. She was just.
You ever had a half Brazilian, half diabetic girl wake up and pee at the end of the bed in her sleep, like multiple nights?
I had the crazy Asian accidentally shit in her bed. Long story. Anyway, actually, wait, hold on. Wait.
So, not to digress.
Wait,
but
I don't want to digress, but we happened to be drinking, me and the crazy Asian, and she couldn't make it to the bathroom, and I didn't wake up in time. She shit in the bed. I had to literally pick her up, lay her on the floor, change the sheets, put them in the washer and dryer, and we slept on the fucking mattress, which wasn't soiled, by the way, because magically she popped out like these magical little goat turds that were like marbles.
Oh, that's amazing!
It was fucking amazing after the amount of alcohol she drank.
Ever.
Anyway,
what kind of diet was she on? Because I want that.
At that time, it was just pure alcohol. But no, seriously, to understand how crazy Wendy was,
it's probably black.
Miguel woke up and she was putting out ash on you or putting cigarettes out on you.
She was ashing on me and putting her cigarettes out on me.
Yeah.
Why? What'd you do?
He was there.
I was there, and she didn't have no more fucking alcohol. She was pissed off about that, and then she wanted fucking.
I mean, why you gotta let your girl on alcohol like that? I mean,
she could drink like a motherfucker. It's not even funny.
Not even a fucking...
you can buy the half gallons by the case, right? I mean, God. Dude, who are you? I don't even know you.
You don't even know me? Okay, so think about it like this. Doesn't matter the amount of alcohol that you have. Unless it's an infinite number and it's never going to stop fucking being brewed, she's always going to be fucking drinking it. Like, you will always run out. You have a fucking...
Because she would pass out, wake up, and start drinking again. I mean, that's why he would tell me shit. Like, literally, it was the worst thing in the world. But what's the craziest thing she did, though?
Craziest thing she did?
Yeah.
Shit, man. Got to a point where she was trying to fucking jump out the truck one day on my birthday. So she's trying to jump out the truck after I pick her up from the DJ's house, another DJ, and driving home on IH-35, 75 miles an hour, and this bitch is trying to jump out the fucking door. Well, I grab her arm and I pull her back in, and she's pissed off about that. And so she's trying to open up the fucking door again. I grab her bottle. I throw it out the window. I'm pissed off. It's my fucking birthday. This bitch is ruining my birthday. End up...
I remember that.
Remember that? Yeah.
Because,
Yeah, because you were
there's
like...
lots of madness. Like, it's not just, I'm jumping out the truck. There's always a lot of bullshit before
she had some mental problems.
They jump out of the truck.
Yeah.
And I remember how mad he was because this is one of the few times he actually... Like, I don't want to say put his hands on me. He shoved me out of the fucking way. Because I made a joke, and he's like, well, before I made the joke, and I remember him saying, he's like, look, I'm having a bad fucking day. I don't want to hear anything stupid. And my dumbass did a knock-knock joke. And I didn't get to finish because he pushed me. Literally, this 6-foot motherfucker who is fat Jason Momoa.
I didn't say fat.
I'm sorry. Out of shape, Jason Mimosa pushed me out of the way, and thankfully, if I had been standing a different way, I would have hit the ground. But I managed to catch myself. He was so mad.
Set him off with a knock-knock joke.
Thought it'd be funny. That's why I did it, because I thought
I was trying to knock him out.
No, he's all like, I don't want to hear anything funny. I don't want to hear anything funny. That's what he said. So I was like,
you said knock, knock. The most unfunny thing anyone can say.
I literally go, hey, Miguel, knock, knock. And this motherfucker just leaned over and pushed me. Thankfully, I was standing the way I was because I caught myself and I would have hit in the ground.
That's one of the funniest things I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sad that he was having a bad day and everything.
But here's the thing, though.
You're like, just don't fuck with me. You're like, knock, knock.
How did it break up, man? How'd y'all break up?
How did we break up? Oh, I got a fucking great gift from the county, I guess. But we'll get to that. Yeah, we'll get to that.
Because I forgot how y'all broke up. That's the thing.
We'll get to that here in a second. So, I'm gonna go ahead and take this back fucking a year or so back in the past.
Wait, how long were y'all together?
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter, but I need to put this out.
Okay.
Buddy of mine, a manager from the landing strip, once said, if you're ever in an altercation, I repeat, if you're ever in an altercation with a fucking crazy bitch, stripper, fucking your sister, whoever the fuck it is, if it's a female, if it's somebody from your other fucking, from the other sex, be the first to call the cops. Do it in a public place. Stay out there and let everybody in the fucking world see. Because these bitches are trifling. Alright? They'll try and say that you raped them, or fucking you hit them, you beat them, whatever the fuck it is they decide they want to come up with, they're going to fucking throw the books at you. And when the cops show up, guess who's fucking at fault? You are, because she's got a little bitty bruise on her fucking arm for fucking, she's hitting you, you block her or something, whatever the fuck happens.
So
you always end up going
to be clear, he's saying you should do all the things to women and then call the cops. Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. That's all wrong. That's all wrong.
We're not, okay, hold on. PSA, we're not advocating violence against women.
Yeah.
We're not advocating violence against women. It was a joke. In today's world, we actually got to say that. But it was a joke. We're just...
Anyways, back to the story. Yes, I'm just going to repeat this one last time. Be the first to call the cops and fucking create a goddamn
you're stupid, we're sarcastic.
Because bitches are trifling.
Okay, so that, call the cops if the girls hit you. And then what happens?
Anyways, all right, so yeah, you create your paper trail if you have to because, well, you're going to need it in the future. Now, with this chick, she keeps trying to jump out of the fucking truck, and I grab her arm, I pull her back in, and I had to fucking pull her in like 2 or 3 times. End up fucking taking the bottle, and I believe it was a bottle of Hennessy that she had, and I threw it out the fucking window. Glass shatters, and I'm going 75 miles an hour. She's pissed off about that. We finally come up to the apartment complex. It's a gated community, so you got to enter the code. Gate's starting to open up, and she's like, she wants to get out of the car. It's like, all right, get the fuck out of the car now. Finally, the fact that I want her out of the car, now she all of a sudden wants to stay in the fucking car. I'm like, no, bitch, get the fuck out. You want to get out? Fuck it, we're here. Get the fuck out of my truck. Well, end up fucking, she gets back into the fucking truck, and she's sitting there screaming. A neighbor who happened to hate this bitch, thank you for her. She was like a guardian angel. Heard her voice.
Saint
and
Karen.
Wendy fucking, yes, we're going to call her Karen.
Saint Karen.
Fucking cared enough to fucking tell the cops this bitch was crazy. But back to the story at hand. Get to the apartment. I'm fucking parking, and this bitch is over here fucking screaming at me, this and that. I call the cops, and I'm like, look, I'm not trying to have this shit. It's my fucking birthday. I don't want to have to fucking deal with some kind of domestic violence bullshit. I don't want her fucking trying to think she could hit on me, and I'm not gonna like...
And by hit on me, he means hit him.
Hit me physically, fucking whatever. She's already putting cigarettes...
Physically altercate his...
I ain't a part of the fucking slap-a-hoe tribe or choke-a-hoe tribe. I mean, I'll choke you, I mean, if we fucking, but that's about it. But yeah, no slap-a-hoe tribe here. Anyways, on the cops, tell the cops what's going on, and she tried to jump out of the vehicle, and that I need somebody to come over here just because she's inebriated and she's all fucked up, and...
So...
Anyways, yeah, so... Telling the cops that I need them to come over. They fucking show up. And I'm doing this in the middle of the parking lot. We've got fucking apartments all around us. And she's sitting there screaming and this and that. And I'm just on the phone. As calm as can be while she's sitting there fucking throwing punches at me. Another Tuesday.
And St. Karen's like, get that bitch out of here, officer.
Mm-hmm.
So, cops show up. And fucking, lo and behold, to my rescue. Not just did St. Karen fucking Karen come out and fucking tell the cops everything that she's seen, and fucking she was taking photos of her fucking throwing punches and shit.
Seriously?
Yeah. This is way before World Star.
You didn't go to jail and she did?
Yes.
Wow, that's a great ending of the story.
No, so it's not done yet. So the cops show up.
I forgot it's under 30 minutes. He's still got a long way to go.
I still got a long way to go. No, I'm gonna finish it up here in a second. We're coming to an end. Just give me a second. Just wait. I'm almost there, okay? Alright, okay. Sorry, we're fucking retarded. Anyways, yeah.
Handicap. Anyway, continue, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm saying I am, so I can call myself whatever the fuck I am. Handicap, no. Anyways.
Oh, frisbee golf.
No, so cops are there, and I have Karen, or Saint Karen. She's coming to my rescue, telling the cops that she took pictures. And this is, the phones aren't that great back then. You know, you could take pictures. You did like a video. It was a really shitty video, but we got a couple pictures of her throwing them bows, hitting me and shit. But
that's so awesome.
Not just her, but like I had like other women in the apartment complex come out, and then like 1 or 2 guys came out. And like, yeah, that bitch is crazy. They're screaming at him, throwing her fucking purse and shit at him, and trying to hit him and punch him and all this, kicking him. Mm-hmm. And she's over there like, no, he tried to hurt me, this and that, or whatever. But yeah, cops end up fucking took both of our stores. I was allowed to stay. She wasn't. She was supposed to go stay at a different apartment there in the apartment complex. They said if she comes back over, give us a call and we'll come over. We'll take her out. We'll arrest her. They're trying to give her the benefit of a doubt that she wasn't as fucking crazy as everybody was saying she was. Ends up, they take her down the fucking apartment complex. There's several buildings in between. She ends up coming back to the apartment like 20 minutes later. I call the cops back up. And by this point, we're done. Like, I'm done fucking with her trying to fucking pull all of her bullshit. But the next morning, whenever they finally let her out of jail, all of her shit was packed up and right there at the door. Cops show up. She's like, "Oh, she needs to get her stuff." I was like, "Yeah, it's all right there. I packed it for her. Get her the fuck out of my house."
See, nice.
Anyways, that was a great story of me and Wendy.
And see,
that sounded like a very stormy time of your life.
It yeah, there was definitely
Mike, do you want to add a story for yourself?
Well, I think to add, it just goes to show that, I mean, if you're just cool as shit with your neighborhood, and you know, no matter who your neighborhood is,
yeah, you know me,
and you act like you know, and you look like Dad bod Jason Mimosa, then fucking. I always say everybody loves Miggie, and you know there's a reason for that, because
Captain Sabo.
Captain Sabo. There are very few superheroes left.
First of all, I was Captain Sabo Senior. You are my apprentice. Okay, let's get that right.
All right.
Okay, but Mike, you're up next. You want to share a crazy relationship story?
I got a couple of funny stories about that kind of stuff.
As long as you keep it under an hour and a half, like
before we get to the big one, I could tell several in that. All right, I guess I'll start with Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Yeah.
Were you fucking your sister?
No.
I'm sorry. I spit out my drink. I did not see that coming.
She didn't see it coming either.
Oh my god!
No, she didn't.
I spit up on Mike. Okay, that was just bad. I'm sorry.
No, it's totally fine. I caught it with my knee. It's fine. And it was White Claw, so it doesn't really count.
Oh, okay. Anyway,
yeah.
Let's go back to.
Shout out to White Claw. If you're listening, then
you can sponsor. I love your White Claw Black Cherry, and I love White Claw Mango, and together is delicious. But unfortunately, I only have mango. Anyway, Arkansas.
So we found that after like 10 White Claws, it's like you get worse at podcasting.
To be fair, you were pretty bad at this when we started.
But I haven't had any White Claw. No, I am fine.
No, wait, okay, well, so
shout out to Blackheart Rum. No.
And
Arkansas.
Corona.
Arkansas.
Anyways, Arkansas. Little rough.
Shout out to Arkansas. Suck a fat one, Arkansas. Yeah, that's right. All of you.
That's Tom Segura said. But no, wait. So what's the story?
No, I'm sorry. Arkansas is a beautiful state with.
You can't suck them now. We're just talking shit. No, what's the story though about Arkansas?
No, it's great. Drive through it. Don't ever fucking stop. Like, there's a lot of cool shit to see. Just don't stop until you get to northern Arkansas, like Fayetteville. There's some.
I hope you know that when I do the taglines for this, I'm gonna put Arkansas just to see if somebody will hear this. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, I will not. I had a lot of weird shit happen there, and never go back. I did meet some cool people. None of them were from there. But,
is this about crazy relationships?
Yeah, okay. It's not. I'm not just randomly talking shit about Arkansas.
Because you know how Miggie went on the first part of this. Was like, went everywhere.
No, I'm not gonna.
About salty Kool-Aid.
No, I'm not gonna take you on some long journey on with like little punchlines or whatever. I'm gonna take you on a medium journey with 3 punchlines. About that. So there's the time that I had twins. No, I'm sorry. There's the time that I went to my twins' funeral, and I was young.
Wait,
I was like 19
I need
and 20.
to ask though, twins?
Yeah, 19, 20 years old. I was having twins.
Oh, okay.
With I met the girl in my dreams. Oh wait, you know how like nightmares are dreams?
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Man, sisters can be like that.
So yeah, so I was probably 19, 20, working at this restaurant in Arkansas. I was going to school for computer networking. Turns out I didn't really want to do that with my life, but that's another story. The hot waitress was like all up on me, and we were having fun and stuff, but I could tell that probably wasn't going anywhere, and I was a little hammered, so this other girl came up and definitely wanted to go somewhere, so I went back to her house, and, I didn't grow up, with a ton of money, and especially, I spent a lot of my time with people that had, we're like, potted meat and ramen, we're fucking happy as shit. I met another level of fucking white trash that I didn't know existed. Just like this fucking... No, more on the gangster side.
Oh, okay.
On the gangster side.
Wiggers.
And it's like her twin sister.
Wiggers.
So she had this... so I'm pretty sure she was half black and half retarded. Skin color was white, but... and then
she
her
could be black by
her and her twin sister were a little special. They were like what happens when you step on something and then don't educate it. I mean, they were fucking dumb as shit. And this little fucking tiny ass shitty apartment. I've had one that was probably worse, before, but I mean, damn, and like and I guess I should preface this. So when I moved to Arkansas from South Texas, and you know how they say the wrong side of the tracks or whatever?
Yeah.
And so, I grew up in Rockport, and there was like, maybe 5 or 6 black people in town. And I go to this place, and but, we don't really think about race there or anything.
Yeah.
It's not really an issue at all.
And I want to make that very clear. Actually, if you grew up in Texas, I mean, you're surrounded by people...
white, black, Mexican, like we don't give a fuck.
No. Technically, because
there's some dumb people that are racist.
Question though, okay, look, how many? Okay, there's 3 of us here. I think we've all slept with a black chick, right?
Not yet.
Really? Am I the only one?
Not for lack of trying. I haven't.
Oh well, shit.
Yeah.
You racist bastards.
No,
I'm just joking.
I mean, if there's any black chicks listening right now, I mean,
I'm married.
Yeah, I'm married, but.
Okay, continue with your story though.
But no, it's so I moved up there, and all of a sudden, like everything was racist. The black people, the white people. There were no Mexicans, so I guess that's about it. But it's like so there was train tracks that are going through the town that have been there for 100 years. I don't know what the fuck the history is, but there was literal division by a railroad track. I never seen any kind of shit like this before. So, like anything you see in the movies about the racism and stuff, because as far as I knew when growing up, it wasn't really there. Yeah, it's real, and it's way worse. Way worse. There's a lot of stupid shit out there. Any fucking way. Go back to the shack. Her twin sisters got this. Fucking giant dumb as... He's also dumb as shit. Black boyfriend. And so we just go in her room. Oh, actually, I went over there because she had some ex or whatever. And man, it was like 14, 8. Like, it was definitely the longest I've ever gone. It was a marathon. It was crazy. It was awesome. I could relate them a little bit, but they just were not like my kind of people. And then we kind of kept hanging out though, because she was kind of cool. I didn't know anybody in town, and we had like a few other adventures. And then all of a sudden, like, I could tell she's getting really obsessed with me. And good times, bad times, whatever. Then she told me she's pregnant. I'm like, I gotta do the right thing, And
abort.
I would agree with you now. At the time, yeah, I mean, we're talking like 25 years ago, whatever. It's like, well, fuck. So okay, we're gonna do this. And well, I fucked that all up because I stuck with her for a little bit, and then not dating, but I was gonna be there for the kids or whatever. And then I moved away for a little bit. I come back. There was all kinds of fucked up shit in between. But so she tells me that she lost both the kids. No, she lost one of them, and then she lost the other one. And I show up to the burial site trying to find what's going on, ask somebody, and they don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And it's like the end of a movie when there's a plot twist and the main character, and then all this shit, like it flashes back to all this shit, and like all the dots come together. Like if I had a drink, I would have dropped it and just. But like the whole thing,
it was all a lie.
It was a fabrication. The whole fucking 9 months. The whole 9 months. The whole like you do that to like 19, 20-year-old, that cares. I mean,
dude, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Our stories are bad, but that's fucked up.
At the gravesite,
To find out that way. And people, for those of you listening that are younger, no, there was no fucking Google or fucking online news and shit. If you did not see it in the obituaries and actual newspapers, the things your parents read, you didn't fucking get the information. And
yes, online was for talking shit to people and stealing music. That was it.
Napster. Yeah. I remember Napster, yeah. Fuck, man, that's bad as fuck.
That was one Arkansas. The first store in Arkansas, actually, when I was going to college there.
Colleges there?
Right? Yeah. For computer networking, they have computers too. I mean, most of them are old as fuck, but.
Were they the ones that were the size of a house?
So I was in no. They had to use those to heat their homes. In the winter of '97.
All right,
but
you're in college.
So I'm in college algebra class. And it's early 2000s, late 90s. I might have had fat pants on, maybe a wife beater and a beanie, or like a visor or some shit. Like who knows? Who knows?
You were a hipster before hipsters.
It was I was a rave kid for a minute. Whatever had happened. I've made worse decisions than that before. Anyway.
To be fair, I mean, you're talking about this, but our friend Miguel has an I Love Bingo hat sitting there by his fucking front door.
He's wearing a wife beater and checker pants right now, too. Pretty good look.
You have a point. It was fashionable. His point is he just didn't have any clean clothes. Anyway, continue. I'm sorry.
Anyway, you know what? You see a chick and she's you, and you just know, like both of y'all are like, yeah, probably. I mean, this is before, what is it, Tinder, whatever? Yeah, or it was like Tinder, but when you actually see someone,
real life interaction where we're like, you know what?
Yeah,
fuck.
There was no we didn't look left. I think we looked right or whatever.
Where the fuck it is.
Yeah, whichever way it is.
You met this girl.
So in algebra class in college, freshman college algebra class in Arkansas, which is kind of like kindergarten, but whatever. And so I could tell right away, and so we hit it off. And she's just my type. She's like really hot, brunette, black hair, nice eyes, smart, everything. We start talking. And she wants a ride to class after class, and there's another campus to the college. So I'm like, yeah.
Wait, hold on. This is Arkansas. Did she have all of her teeth?
Hop in. She wasn't from there, so yes, she does.
Okay, all right.
And so I'm like, yeah, I think we're going over to the West Campus, and I'm new in town. I don't know which way West is because I can't see the sun, I guess. And so we pull up to fucking high school. And we're in I had a convertible, so I'm dropping this chick off at high school. She was 17 doing college credit classes at a community college.
Oh.
So I'm in Arkansas pulling up.
Do we need to erase this podcast
in a wife beater, in a blue convertible, pulling up to a high school, dropping a chick off. My probably new girlfriend off.
Are you admitting to something? Because
the irony,
racist shit. Okay,
I was totally 17 at the time.
No. Come on.
He was 17 and a half, all right?
Well, okay, no sexual act had taken place. So, yeah,
wait,
I was giving her
17?
a ride to school. No, I wasn't. I was 19. But anyway, I thought I was taking this chick that I met in college to another college campus, and we pull up. And not only were we pulling up to high school, it's like class had let out and like everybody's fucking everywhere. And I'm pulling up and it's like, what the fuck is going on right now? You know, so that was fun. And the irony of the situation is she was really into poetry. So I feel like
she was very sophisticated.
No, there's no.
Alright, you know what? I got one. Actually, this is something I had to live through. And I know I've told this to some of my friends, and they thought it wasn't that bad. But first, I want to describe. I live with this girl named Luna. Name changed to protect the guilty. I do not want to be stabbed in the dark. Anyway, I live with Luna, and me, Miguel, Danny, Luna, all live together. So now, if Luna got drinking, Luna got horny. So, Miguel was in the garage where we had a TV and everything. For whatever reason in fucking Texas where it can get a fucking 110 in the shade, but we had a TV in the garage. This motherfucker went outside and started sleeping and asked us to not bother him. So I went to my room and I couldn't hear Luna going to her room. I'm like, this bitch passed out on the couch. The last time she passed out on the couch, she fell off the couch and hit the floor. So I went over there. And then I see the door to the fucking garage is slightly open. I'm like, oh no. So I rush and I open the door to the garage just as this bitch is unzipping Miguel's pants. And his eyes pop open as I was like...
I'd heard part of that story.
And I went... I'm sorry. I'm like, I'm sorry. That's what I said. I go, I'm sorry. And I closed the door. Because I'm thinking to myself, I was like, I don't know what happened. I didn't see part of this. I was laying down and I was damn near passing out. So
it's that huge deal, but you're like, hero. Zero.
Miguel was falling asleep and he was about to be raped in his sleep.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah. That's right.
So this is how she gets. Now, one day we're watching a movie. Normally we were watching horror movies, but I forget what movie we were watching. It was like a rom-com. And he had 2 dogs at the time, Crixus and Basil. Danny, our other roommate, couldn't sleep, got up, was going outside to check, just to play with the dogs. And he notices that they're gone. What Danny doesn't know is that we are in her room having sex. Okay, having said that, it just started. Like, penetration. No condom. This is before she fell into my friend zone and I couldn't get hard up to that. But, okay, we had to stop. We didn't, we had to go find the dogs and we didn't talk about it. Anyway, shit happens. We end up moving in together. A few more incidences happen and it starts to turn me off. I'm like, okay, this is getting bad. Like one night I woke up and she was blowing me. And the thing is that I know for a fact it had to be like 5 o'clock in the morning because I got home from work. I was up. I got home from DJing. I don't go directly to bed. I'm up for at least an hour and a half. And I just felt my eyes close. Now there's somebody sucking my dick. And I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, I blew a load. Anyway. And I'm like, oh. So I start locking my door. Then we would have movie night. And sometimes we'd get fucked up and we didn't mind being naked. So we'd be naked at home. And one time I passed out on the couch. Right? Passed out. She'd already gone to bed, but I wanted to watch this movie I'd never seen before. P.S. I'd never seen the fucking end of it. I can't remember what fucking movie it was. Anyway, I wake up. There's a pussy shoved in my face. She's got her legs squeezing my fucking head. and she goes, "Eat it or die." And I'm like, "Oh shit!" So I have to eat my way to freedom. She comes, her legs loosen, and I throw her off of me. And I'm like, "You can't do this to people." I'm like, "This is bad."
No, that should be a policy. That's the best roommate ever.
No, because the thing is, after a while, when we first moved in, she was a friend, but I didn't know a lot about her. And then we start to get to know people, and certain feelings kind of hit when certain subjects hit. I'm not going to go into details, but we became the kind of friends you could talk about deep personal shit, your feelings. And in that case, I couldn't find her attractive where I was going to actually want to put my dick in her again. But she would literally would catch me when my fucking because I was locking my door.
It's like the penis show game, but like on waiting. But instead, it's the pussy to your face game, where eat it or die. Eat or die, bitch.
Eat it or die, bitch.
Well, yeah, that'd be a hell of a Squid Game, let me tell you. No, so I would wake up every once in a while.
Falling down from the ceiling.
I would wake up every once in a while when I forget to fucking lock my door. I don't know how she knew when I didn't lock my door, and she would be blowing me. And I'd be like, "Look," I go, "This shit's gotta stop.
Like, we can't do this." You're like, "Pa, pa, pa." Yeah.
No, I was like, no. Because I would wake up, but I would be like, I'm like, okay.
You're yelling at your dick, "Just say no. Just say no."
I'm not going to lie. She had one really good talent. Anyway, so towards the end,
she was really smart.
When I literally went to the apartment complex and... Okay, so she did another. I fell asleep on the couch, and she said, "Eat it or die." This is the second time this happened. I did it one more time, and she busted a nut. I threw off of me. The next day, I went to the apartment complex. I said, "I need y'all to fix my door because that lock is no longer locking." And they're like, "How do you know?" I go, "Because I've been locking it. And it hasn't stopped my roommate from sexually assaulting me." And I know some guys are going to be like, "This punk bitch." I'm like, he's complaining. No. Okay? Women have friend zone. Women have friend zones, and so do guys. And I have 3 female friends that are extremely hot. But I can't get hard to them. And I have a friend... All right, I'm gonna call her Vivian.
They make pills for that.
No, Vivian. Right. So one day
they make lots of pills.
No, one day
most of them will solve that.
We're at her house and we're watching movies, and her boyfriend came in, and they started making out and stuff. And he's like, "So we talked about this. Do you want to watch?" I said, honestly, she's such a friend. It's not going to get hard at all. And, they started doing shit. And they were looking at me as it was going on. They're all like, and? I was like, I told you it's not going to get hard. If you expect me to be in the corner beaten off, I go, it's not going to work. Because I don't find you sexually attractive anymore. I go, you've hit that level of friendship with me that you've crossed over into the friend zone. So it's not going to work. And I kept trying to explain this to her. They had to put in a new door to my room. And with a new lock. Because there was a gap. From the bottom, it looked, like a door should. But towards past the handle, there was a gap. So they changed out the door, which made the lock would work better. And I never got sexually assaulted again.
From her.
Yeah, from her. And it was just like, After that, our whole relationship changed because she'd be like getting at my door, and I'd be like, oh, okay, that lock's holding. That door's better than the one I have before.
Nice try.
And then,
who's in charge now?
There was a slight change in dynamic, and she.
You should have booby trapped the outside.
Nah, I couldn't do
that. That would have been fun.
Then afterward,
that could have turned into prank wars.
After maybe about 6 or 7 times, and then she's like, maybe I should start dating again. I said, I told you, you should have started dating a while ago. I go,
you're like,
I go, if you're doing this shit to me while I'm sleeping,
you could have done some shit like knock once for dick, and then she knocks, and then I don't know, paint in the face, or some shit like that.
Almost spit on you.
Something like that.
No, that was my crazy story. You know what? Here's one I should tell him. Crazy Asian story.
Thank you for
joining us. Because this is gonna be on. It's gonna be. We should end this one up. This is part 2 of guys talking about crazy exes. Thank you for listening to Texas Strip Club's Uncensored podcast. I'm DJ Jack. I'm here with Mike, and I'm here with Miguel. Please share, like, and subscribe if you like hearing what we were doing. Yes, if we did slur a word or two, we've had a few. But we are perfectly sober. We're not driving.
Tricky, long time.
I've
got one more Arkansas story.
Yeah, no, we got another story coming. But please share, like, and subscribe. It'll help you get updates whenever I upload new videos to YouTube. I do it every single Monday or Sunday. So please share, like, and subscribe. Thank you for listening to our ramblings. We will see you next time. Peace.
Peace.